All right, hello. Oh, whoa, that's not my intro. Okay, so hello. That's my intro. All right, so I am redoing the factory sum, right? Because uh, I want to make some changes to Yinglung Pass, right? And so part of that includes some redos. And so I thought I kind of enjoyed last time when I did this. And I think some may have as well of seeing it. So I'd record it and kind of have a little more chill video than my yapparoon sessions. So just first things first, this is the build I'm going to change to. This is like kind of the loose this is kind of the first draft. Well, it's many of drafts actually, but in this case, it's the first draft of it in game. Second, actually, this is like a third. This is no pipe control. All right, so there are like 2 pipe control ports, but they don't matter if they do us offline slowdown or not. So that's why they got to stay. I think at least. I'm pretty sure that will work fine. Okay. So, I'll just kind of talk about my thoughts while I do this, as opposed to yapping or anything. But this is the image that I will be using. So let's talk about a few things you'll see. Conduits are now inside with all the splitting happening inside, except for the only thing I couldn't really do was the bringing in 60 and 40, because splitting 100 Shirigen is really tough, and I couldn't figure out how to do it. I didn't really want to, actually. I probably could. So that's the only thing someone has to do, is they have to bring down a 60 conduit, a conduit with 60 Shirigen, and a conduit with 40 Shirigen. Then you just connect it to the gas tanks. Same for the Energen, and then I'll do the rest. These control ports are markers. They should have 2 vents, so that's the 40. They should have 3 vents, that's the 60. This only needs 1 vent, so, you know, there's your Energen, right? I think I had like 3 vents going in or something. It doesn't actually matter. There's a lot of work done up here in this liquid, the fluid gas area. We're time sharing this guy. Pipes were redone to not need control ports. And unfortunately, there is no more free Shiranite to use. However, you can get liquid Shiranite down to Wuling City, or I will be able to power my Aquagen farm. I'm probably not going to release this officially because of that, like this conduiting down, or you have no free Shiranite. I don't think people would like that very much. So I'm just keeping the old build as the normal build, and then this would be mine and kind of what I'll use going into 1.5. So let's get building. Alright, so first thing I want to do is some of the easy stuff. I actually did move like 2 things, and I moved one back and I forgot. So I moved that pylon, but I want to redo this. I want to do a little bit more whimsical pipes. I don't want them to be as clean as they were down here on the Pyrolite side, so you'll see a little bit of that too. And then these pipes, right? Yeah. And the pack actually has to move too, so I guess I should move that first. That's a bigger deal than this. This thing is my problem. Has been the problem. The control ports have been what's been causing the leak. So it's 3 down and 2 over, 3 over. So like, it's like there. Let's go straight up and over and in. Then that will go where it goes, but this goes in between. Then I converge these in a weird spot. when I build an NCAD, I have to be careful because I keep trying to press T to get convergers and stuff. Converger here, bring all 4 up, and replicate this back split that I got rid of, actually. So why am I replicating it here? I don't know. Oh, that's right, because I wanted goofy arms. Goofy pipe arms. Okay. Do I have this 1 block too? Oh, no, not really. Oh, I just messed that up in the picture. Okay. On the blueprint. But I can clearly see it in game, so it's fine. And then we'll do power. Oh, hold on, let me turn the game sound up. So it'll be a little more chill to listen to. When I'm not talking as much. Right. That looks lovely, I like it.
The keepers
I'll
now
leave.
charge.
I might straighten it out, but I like the way it looks right now. Okay, then none of this over here really changed. I think I went back to, yeah, straight down instead of that weird thing. Now, these boys are long. The dispersing unit actually gets pushed back one. Now, so this moves back one. This moves over. This moves over. Like that. Which I could really move it back one more time. Which I might do to make it flush. That allows me to do this. And that's in line with the gas reactor globes. Now this I'm not sure about. I feel like this looks kind of goofy when I do this. And I think it might be better converge up here anyway, and then just do like converge, one up, and then do the split, the double split instead of this. I think this looks kind of dumb. You know what I mean? Like, if I didn't have if I could send this back around, if I didn't have this converger here, I think it would look fine. But that's not the case. I think it actually looks pretty stupid. Yeah, like that. Right there, that one in the middle. Looks like it has its pants down or something. I'll let it rock for now. I'll figure it out later. Alright, now the real stuff is happening up here. This is going to be a lot. Alright, so you will be over here. Actually, one of these should straight up float away. Solve this issue that I did not like. I think I should do the shear gem, but it'll be okay. Wasn't sure how I felt about it in CAD, but I think it'll look fine in game. I like that. That looks funky. Good way. Yeah, I actually don't like that. Yellow right now. That would be that. Okay, now here. This goes right there. Liquid Xiranite to get it down to Ruling City. That's what that's going to be for. Split it. That looks a little too gnarly even for me. Or this. These are the original ideas I had. I just want to see how they look in the game. That's not too bad. That's what I thought would look best. I think it does look best. Okay. This I'm still not too sure about. I don't necessarily like having this converger here. And what I could do is something like this. Yeah, I think I like that better. Alright, so this is where my two pipe control ports exist now. Here. We're in timeshare this fluid gas transmuting unit of acid Xiranite. So the reason why is because I'm going to overcharge how much acrogen is coming out of this. It doesn't, and I only need at least 6, and acid is free. It doesn't matter how much, if the offline bug happens, because it doesn't matter, it's too much going through. Now for this one, this splitter array right here, as you see the splitter converger, makes this like 7.5, I think. So it's like 30 comes out, it splits, so you have 15 and 15. Splits again, 7.5 goes in, 7.5 goes to the left. 3.525 is going to the Aquagen farm, that's this. 3.25 joins in with 15 to be 18.25. We split it again, so you have 9.1. Something, something. And then the same going here. So both of these will be 9, right? And that's all we really need. So, I think I did, my math is a little wrong. I actually wanted this a little bit more here, but I don't know how to do it. Because I don't actually need 18 here, now that I think about it. This only needs, 12. So this splits to what, 3.5 and 3.5, and this is 15. So I actually don't need this splitter right here. I was, oh yeah, I was still thinking I needed this to split 3 ways. Yeah, okay, so this can do this actually. Yeah, now I can't put the splitter like here. It has to be down here because this needs only 7. Okay, so that's 7.5. 15. I don't need this either. Make it much more cleaner pipes. I like that. Okay, so 30, 15, 7.5, 7.5. 30, 15, 7.5, 7.5. Okay, the timeshare, I didn't account for the timeshare numbers changing what I needed. Very good. Okay, so 7.5 is 1.5 more, I'm sorry, 1.5 more than I need, so that should not be affected by the slowdown bug, which is about 1 less. So we're going to see. If it is affected by it, I will split off that 3.25 and send it here and use it there. Okay. Okay, so that uses all my shear knife for stuff I actually want it for, which is what I wanted. Alright. So I need to update the NCAD at some point. And what I could do is something like this as well. That. But I think it looks better with the 2 pipes coming down than the 1. Like that. Like the 2 pipes going across, so it's like, hey, these are 2 separate tracks you're seeing. Okay, I like that a lot. Alright. Wow, that was all the changes. That oh no, that's not all the changes. I gotta do this. This is a big change over here. Well, actually before I do that, I want to deal with the water. Y'all know that meme where it's like she pretends to not see it? That was me with those cancels that I ran by. Now, this is 60, I'm pretty sure. 50. Okay, we don't need it at all.
Should have done this sooner.
So that's that. I actually want to turn this off first. I have to reset it. And then you need to be 18. I want it to be a lot over. So 24. 24 is fine. We'll set it. Actually, I'll let you guys. No, I want it at 18. I want it under so that it doesn't interfere with the shear jam. So that's okay. Yeah, stuff like that. I don't really want to put this out in the build of like, a tune your synth to 12. Like, I don't think people really want to do all that. Even though whatever I had going at the garage in the original release was also wild, so, you know, probably shouldn't be one talking about. I shouldn't be someone talking about that kind of stuff. Okay, now, I believe this needs to be right here. And then one spot it can really go to hit all of them. Okay, 2 spots, yes. That covers all the power. Yes. Next, we can run this. Oh yeah, this one is a That's right. That was one of my other goals, is get rid of that side pylon. Alright, so that's that. I mean, obviously I could have not done this. I could have just had this pylon, like, up here or something. Actually, no, I can't. Okay. I kind of like that, though. I like that little bend. Yeah, I like that. Gives it a little personality, man. Instead of it always being... having all the pipes straight and stuff. I mean, it's cool. I like it, but... I want to get a little wacky with it, you know? Get a little crazy with it. Okay, now I need to do this area. This area looks like this. I should put it like there against the... right at the bend, like here. This also means I don't have to do anything in this weird overhead stuff anymore. Sorry, you're not getting a gas tank. Oh, yeah, you all get a gas tank. You all get a gas tank. Can't leave these pipe control ports is what was doing it to me, man. That's crazy. You can just place it on top of it like that. Alright, and I do want these like against the wall, so I don't want those just right up there. So actually you can go back to where you were. Okay, now as for you two, where are the twins? Where's the other twin at? I'm pretty sure it's you, right? Alright, that's the twins. Straight in. That little robot man makes so much damn noise, but he's precious. I love him. So this looks a little goofy for right now, but I'm gonna leave it like this. Because this is the kind of goal. To not have to manage the gas tanks and stuff so far. Okay, so now, whenever I have to change something at the gas station, I can do it right here. And I can also expand to Energen right there, and another Xiranflow right there. Okay. But something I need to do. Less of the conflicts. I gotta go far. Okay, so that should be the proper setup now. Now, I'm a little unsure if my math is 100% correct, but I'm pretty sure it is. So we just need to reset a few things. A couple of times probably, but I can start at a source. Just gonna refill. So we turn the water back on. Especially the one, the acid one. Hell, how do I have this? Oh. So get acid first, because acid can burn. Oh, I should get water first, actually. Whatever, it's fine. Is it kind of chill to just like hear the sound of the factory? Someone building it. I don't think I have a very good voice though. I feel like my voice itself isn't very good, and then it doesn't really match how I look like at all. Oh, I like this. I like that little conduit road right there. Right. Okay, so I need to reset this because this can all just be running. I cannot. Little thing I learned, if you click on something and stash it, it resets your bar down here. Back to the left, right? But if you bulk action and do it, it keeps your bar where it is. And you might wonder, so then what's the point of that? Well, if you reset the gas globe as many times as I have, let me tell you. Cheap. Let me tell you. That should be working fine now. You do not have to reset. It's actually fine if you have extra liquid shearnite in you. You way too much acid if you it's gonna burn out faster than the acid comes in, so it's fine. It'll fix itself eventually. You can just store acid, okay. I'm gonna move this actually. Oh shit, how do I get it over there? Oh my god, I have to go through the passage canal. It might be better to go like here and then jump into ruling, but I think I have to go this way. Bro, this is an awful idea. Okay, well, we're gonna do it though. We'll figure that out later. I also think that thing will work though. It's gonna take me a little bit. Oh, the tank sounds so funny. Oh. This should be considered the AIC area. If I'm in this whole little square, it should be considered the AIC area. Access my depot. Okay, next resets. We need to get the middle stuff right. So you do this going backwards. Gas leave the pipe and then I put it down. Janky science, but alright, and then you also have stuff inside that needs to go. Ready to make sure this is complete. You're also solid. Solidify. Oh, I know what I'm resetting. You are way too full of shear gem. Hold on, I gotta fix that. So the reason why I always grab the outlet first is because if you grab the inlet first, it will start building up again on you. So you grab this and run over. Really stash it. There's another one. Go, bada bing 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 like Ricochet Rabbit. Like that. Cleared it out. Okay. Purification units. Pokemon build as well. That's sucking up all that gas stuck in the pipes, because I'm going to have to reset those again, I'm pretty sure. There's so much gas. So it's going to overfill them by a little too much. What we'll do, take all of these down. And I'll reset that after to get all that out. This is the price you must pay if you do not want cancels everywhere. We're building up a lot of. Okay, good. Before that Corium hits. Like that. So it's gonna have a little bit built up. 6. There. No Corium in that one. What's going on there? Oh! Oh! Because I forgot the belt. Yeah, that'll do it. On it. Jeez Louise. Cause a whole backup down here that I need to fix. Also cause this to be weird. Oh, it should be okay. So, it'll build up some separator cores. It'll build up some shear. Deal with that. The reason why I keep bottoming this out or zeroing it out is because I want to, when I log in like 4 in the morning, I want to see most of these, like remember what value it was at to know if the stuff is working like it's supposed to. That's why you keep seeing me do this. Or that's why I keep doing it. Okay, and that should be about 6. It should be half of whatever, yeah, 2 and 2. Okay, I believe that's everything. Now, this water being the whole pipe is not correct. That should not be like that. Gets a few seconds to drain some out. It might be because it wasn't working for a while right there, or it might be that's why. think I will take it down anyway. This is gonna fuck with what I just did. Everything I just did gets messed with now, but it's okay. We will fix it once again. Gotta give it a second to permeate through everything. I like how this looks a lot though. So one thing I managed to do with this little rebuild, all these facilities are kind of in line now, which I like. Yes, I think they all are in alignment. So obviously the conduits are, but I don't care if the conduits are. Like if I want, I mean I could just get moved over one, but I feel like that's kind of arbitrary. But this one's in line, so I like that a lot. And the purification units got put in line with the gas globes. Unless I rebuilt this differently, I can't really get them in line with the other purification units, and I don't mind that at all. That wasn't one of my goals. Okay, so with all that little bit of shear overlappage, we can do this. And I should be able to leave it alone for a while. But some of these will probably get like 2 or 1 for the shear and one. Just because the gas served a little bit, but that should be okay. Okay. I do need to move these up to like right here, just so I can easily get to them, but it's okay. I think it's also okay if I convert them to 1, but maybe just not at the entrance right there. I should do it probably like right here so I can easily see it. Okay, you may be able to hit somewhere in here. You should be okay as well. Take that. That was a little blip, that was a little hiccup. Okay, alright. Okay, now ladies. Yeah. I don't have me break this thing down for nothing. Show me your best behavior. I am your neighbor. Woo! Oh, shake it. If I get copyright strike for singing that dragon song, bro. Okay, what was that weird symbol I just saw? Oh, okay, it was saying, hey, I can't go in, there's acid in here. I think it's like the 2-to-1 ratio. The acid's a little higher than the liquid shear. But it will let it in, and it will use it. And I believe there's enough to where... Yeah. Like, I think there's enough, like few enough precipitation acid that it never gets in the way. See, that little break right there might be an issue, but I don't think it will be actually. What do I have the? Actually, what do I have the acid at? If I have the acid at, I think I put it. If I have it at 18 or 24, I need to put it down to 12. Which I think I put it at 12. Well, let me go. Let me go check and make sure. Okay, it is at 12, so I'll let that run at 12 and see what it does. Because that's 3, 4, that's not even, that's so few. Like, these things are never they should not collide like that. And even if they do collide in quotation marks, like, it should be okay where it doesn't last too long with the liquid shearonite getting into the transmuting unit. And if it does become an issue, I can converge them so that it will always alternate in the liquid shearonite. But I think the facility itself will do that, so it's not too much of a problem. I just have to keep an eye on it. I'll know that's an issue if I have an issue later. Also, how much is that? 9? Let's see, this was 15, 7.5, that's right. I'm so surprised I was able to smooth that out so much. I was having a lot of trouble with this. And how I was gonna deal with the 60. Okay, now as for you there, Chief Barumi. Beat my ass. That's all my blues going. Eesh! I made all these conduit inlets. Okay, well, let me make some more. I think I only need like 3, maybe more. I have so many inlets because I made that bank. Probably need some more at some point. Okay.
The smell of dirt.
That will
Foul
be.
beast. And
Don't be weird, Rosie. Don't be weird. You're being weird right now. Oh, I don't need to do that. Oh boy, let's start our journey. Where am I going with this? Where are we going? How far of a jump? Too far? 325! Oh, so it can be done though. Okay, that means I can go reverse. No, I thought the range you could drop these things at was 330 and then it would break, but I guess not. Oh, were my eyes just wrong and it was not 330, it was 368? That would make more sense. Or is it because I was like here? Oh yeah, okay, that's why. It's because turn the game sound down a little bit. I think that may have been a little too loud. I need this. Yeah, I'm gonna tuck this in the back like this, actually. Okay, there we go. That's what I thought might happen. Okay, and then with the tech I learned... Oh! Someone knew about this already, but I did not know about this little bit of tech. So 320 is the break point. But what you can do... Bro, just look at the details. Oh, come on. No! Oh, 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 oh. No, this freaking tree! Oh, man. Okay, I need to connect it somewhere closer, then I can drag it over to here. Okay, that's what I'll have to do. But I see the spot I can put it at, so that's good. Okay. Oh, nice, I can dip it in. Oh, it's something else he did. I can't remember what it was. Oh, but it just can't fit back here. Okay, fine, fine. We'll put it on the stairs. Put it on the stairs for now, but I really don't want it just in the stairway. You know what I mean? I don't really, that looks kind of janky. What's up here? The stairway that I will never come to except once. I can't have it looking bad. Oh no. I put it like... Put it here. Bad, right? Okay, you can transfer. Get this. That was not the tech. I don't remember what the tech was anymore, so it's whatever. Will that break? 399. I'm running it then. Do I have to get on the... Oh my god, how am I going to do this actually? I have to go from the boat to here, won't I? Maybe, we'll see. I probably should have gotten this further down then. So if it breaks on me, I'm screwed. That looks like more 399 meters away. Zoom in, baby. I am doing my exploration tomorrow, or I'm starting my exploration tomorrow. So I'll finally play the game, you know.
I used to think they were ghosts. I only learned they're called Orleans after coming to Wuling. Okay, so this will be about 300 right here as far as I know. This is a good spot. Oh, with the plants. Why does that look blue? Is it the light from the plants reflecting on it? That looks really cool. Oh, I guess it is. Huh. New conduits, I guess. Oh, I don't like that. Hold on. Wow, it's so nice you can move conduits now without the whole thing just freaking breaking on you. Oh boy, that was a pain to work with. There we go. Much better. You know I was gonna come back and the pipe's gonna be all jacked up. Okay, so I could probably TP there without an issue. Oh shit, I didn't mean to. Oops. That's probably what, 200? Yeah, 281. That's still too much. I could take in the raft back. Right. Let's see. All this just for some damn aqua gem, bro. Crazy. It's crazy. The good part is I could three-way split that one if I want. I get 6 off of it. 6 and 3. And that 6 can power some other facility that actually needs to be working at 100% time. But for now, it's going to fuel my aqua gen. Oh, too far. Alright, you bozos gotta go. Not teamwork.
For themselves.
The results speak
With
for
me
themselves.
around, victory is a sure thing.
Yeah, this gets me into the AIC, so it doesn't really matter where I do it out here. God, you can't put anything under the tree? Right there? That's weird. I'll do it like this. Luckily, I cleaned up all... I got those fluid tanks out, so I have extra protocol space, but my Wuling City build is pretty lean anyway, so it's okay. There's not much here, Wuling, to ease up all your protocol space. Alright, so what I need... I don't need... Let me do this first. Okay,
don't need any of this anymore. Just and you can just full send water. I'm gonna move this up as well. So I can get power right there. No, I can't. No, I can't. Like that. Oh. Oh, where to put this so it doesn't look dumb? Right in front of it? I guess that's the least dumb looking spot, isn't it? Okay, now we go back to the entering core AIC area. Makes me nice to see that. Yep, guy. Okay, now that. Oh, come on, this is under the freaking shade. Manually isolate.
I'll lead.
What was glubbing? I should have just let it come through. I don't know why I didn't do that. Expect one of us in the wreckage, brother. Now, I really shouldn't put this here, because if this is under this daggum overhang, it's going to be a pain in the dick to get to. I should just put it like over here. That's also an overhang. What the heck? It's always bad. Whatever. I like it.
Should have done this sooner.
Get here. Sure. Alright, man. I don't really need to wait. I don't need liquid Xiranflow that damn bad. Let me just connect this and call it a day. Like so. I think you can get stashed. And then if someone is like, man, I really don't want to use the Aquagen, okay, well, you can just have this conduit fill up, I guess, and then it will backfill, 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 and then it will go to here, and it will end up in the burn-off. It will end up in the burn-off. Or actually, it'll just end up here. I won't even go in there. Get past this. We go here. It's no problem. Now, if you want the extra Xiranite to do something else with, that is a problem. I don't know what to tell you about that.
Okay. That solves my pipe control port issue. Now, one thing. Oh, me as a friend. I gotta coal some people. Oh, Papa. Okay. Alright, that is the upgrade. So let's do a little prelim. Check the AIC report, I guess. It's not going to be accurate, I don't think. I'd have to wait till I log off when I go to bed and see. Yeah, this makes sense. It's a little jacked right now. That seems weird. Oh, no, that seems weird. I don't know why it's like that. In the last 30 minutes, it's gonna look really jank because I tore it down. Now Shuriken has jumped up. Liquid Shearinite usage is 202, but the yield is 180? But then theoretical is like the reverse? What is that about? We'll see what it does. I don't quite understand what's going on there. That liquid Shearinite gets used here. Here, here, and here. And that's 15. This is 30, that's 30. I don't know. Where else do I use liquid Shearinite? I think that's the only place. And this is generating 60 total. Where else do we use it? Why is there 180? Where did 180 come from? It's not used in Wuling City. It's not used in Jingyu Valley. It's not used in... Oh, it's in Marker Stone. That's where it's at. So that would be... 60 up here, and then... 30, 30, 30, 120. Yeah, 180. That makes sense. There's 4. All 4 of these are making liquid Shearinite. That's where this 120 comes from. This place is fine. I hope so. Yeah, this looks pretty good. Okay. Very good, very good. My concern for this backing up still exists, and I think it's still happening because acid and blood don't share the same line, and they need to for this to work. Actually, that's right. I don't need this fucking marker anymore. I never needed it to begin with, and I should not have had it, but we are. Okay, so what I wanted to do was something that looked kind of dumb. But I think I have to sacrifice aesthetics for a little bit of functionality here. I like this coming in right through the middle. I don't particularly like how that looks. I think that looks really goofy. What I did for this aesthetically was like this. I think that looks fine, but I don't know. That looks better at least. But how would it look if I just took that off? I didn't even look at it. Like that. That doesn't look too bad. That's kind of needed to keep this working correctly. I don't think I should have the... Those two share a resource. They're dependent, so they'll keep the factory running. You know what works anyway? When I tested it yesterday, it worked, which I'm still kind of weirded out about. Because we're still getting cuprium to make cuprium solutions, so... I really don't like this. I wish the original triple double split I had worked, but something happened one day when I logged in and there was a, like, this thing had filled with acid and it was blocking everything else from getting in, and I was like, what the hell happened here? I still don't know what caused that, by the way, so, you know? Okay. Now, has the liquid Xiranite stabilized? Yes, there we go. This must be the guzzlers. I'm not sure. Okay, I believe I am Donzo. Alright, pipe control ports are int. We are not putting those in the build ever again. I need to fix this. I gotta fix this. Hold on. Put my batteries down incorrectly. Yeah. This, I had the pipe control ports and they make your grinding units fill up. It doesn't affect production enough to really matter. It's just for me because you know me. I hate seeing red cancel symbols. I hate seeing red cancel symbols. Oh, I should have moved those thermal banks. Oh shoot, it's gonna mess up production a little bit in other areas. Oh man, I just did all that work in Cloudseeder to get it right, bro. That may have messed up a lot of stuff actually, but we'll see. Cause that's crazy. So that took out power. Yep, so Kuprium filled up a bit. I think Shirigen would have filled up in the gas globes a bit. Xiranite filled up in some places. I'm not gonna fix everything in the entire factory, but I will have to check on Jingu and see what happened there. Because I really shouldn't, I'm gonna be honest, I really shouldn't have put out that that video. I should have put out that build of Jingu, man. I really shouldn't have. Because if something happens, someone's like, how do I fix it again? I can't just put plants in it and then just start working again. It should theoretically start working again on its own, though. Like, it actually shouldn't be a problem. They should all get caught up together. Alright, what do you got? Probably some Xiranite sitting in you? Yeah. Water's kind of scarce. We took the pipe control port off that, though. This guy has some Xiranite still in it. Okay. That. Which means these heavy Xiranite probably have a few sitting in them. Yeah. Not really. Okay, that's good. Okay. Yokai this. Alright. Let me check Jingu. That was an unexpected thing for me to do. I was not supposed to. I gotta do my daily still. I was not supposed to do that. Eto Retiku. Just answering a question about fight game. Alright, now, did you break down or are you still good? 12? Alright, 12 Jinko.
Check the Yazen. Bring me the Yarrow. I like this thing so much, actually. It's kind of ridiculous. I need to put a wacky little two-man in here. Alright, coming up on Jinko. 11 Yazen. Nope, 12. There's 12. Okay, we're good.
That did not break down as much as I thought it would. Let's probably just stay that out. That can stay. That's all, whatever. You don't get this thing. Give me that Xiran Knight. Every second counts. Okay. And I'll do one last check on marker stones, whatever. Marker stone always be going through some shit, man. Alright. It's gonna, the refining units might have some in them. Yeah, just some more. Let me take it out. Let me do my due diligence. Yep, that should be full. These are some... that orb being full... oh, that's from me. I never cleaned it out when I was messing with the water. Or doing my tests with the Zircon. I was about to say, I thought it was those pipe control units over here, but these things are pumping so much water that, like, I don't know if they can actually get messed up. But we'll keep an eye on it to see what happens. Especially that one having 2. Because most of those... I need to take those off, actually. That was where markers were set up, but they're not actually needed. But some of them do need it because I think the pipe gets too long. So this is what, 31. So that's already, what is that, 78? That might be enough, actually. I think it's fine. Yeah, okay. Was it 70? Okay. Oh, that is 80 on the nose. Goodness gracious. What is this? That's also 80 on the nose. Boy, I'm building it close. God dang. Okay, but that should fix that. If that was an issue, that should fix it. So that's good. Gotta make sure to use those as markers and take them down when they're done. God, I do not like this, bro. I don't like it. Like, I thought about doing something like this. Does it not look even goofier? Like, what are we doing? Maybe if it hugs the pylon and comes in, but that, I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm gonna leave it like that for right now so I can be like, damn, that ugly. I need to fix that. Yeah, you guys are gonna be clogged up. Alright, well, thanks for going with me on this journey to updating Yinglung Pass. No blueprints. I'm not going to release this. I guess if you really want it, I'll give you blueprints as a reward for sitting here and watching this whole thing or listening to it. It's not really a reward, like, you're not a dog, but you know what I mean. So, oh wait, I don't even need this conduit anymore. Okay, cool. Run that bad boy in. Look at this. Give me that. Give me that shit. Do that. Nice. What's this extra water coming from? What is this? What am I doing here? This is dumping some water and then taking some water? I mean, sure, I guess. I don't really know what that's doing. Oh, that's right, because I wanted a full 30. But I don't need that. This can't even process all that water, can it? Oh, yes it can. No, it can't. Why do I have that? What the heck? Why was this even split? 36? I don't know why I have that. Oh yeah, I don't need that, but that's 6 extra. That's gonna cost to fill up, isn't it? Yeah. I like it though. I just don't need it. Not sure why you're even there. Do this. I think we don't need this thing either, but I think it's something to do with how much water I technically have to make this like perfectly align and not fill up with water and show me cancels everywhere. Okay, I don't need this either. Cool. Let's just get you not full of water. How about that, Chief? Okay. Goodbye. See you in the next video.